In the previous tutorial, we learned how to replace the entire dataset of an existing snapshot using the store command. What if we just want to edit some parameters without touching the rest? What if we don't want or cannot recall the snapshots before changing some parameters? What if we need to change parameters of existing snapshots dataset without changing the live status of the control devices? Let's make some examples of edit, an extremely flexible and powerful procedure. No matter what is the last recalled snapshot, we click on the one we want to modify and click on Edit. Online is the method we go for when we want to track the changes while actually live updating the status of the connected device. This is the most comfortable way to trim levels, patch or EQs, for example, having an immediate audio and visual feedback. We will go for the offline method in case we just want to edit the snapshot without affecting the live status of the control gear or in case of virtual devices. Cancel is the third option, which can be selected at any time before applying the final edit. Let's click on the Online button. Immediately, the Snapshot navigator pops up, the Snapshot tab is blinking in blue, and the reminder Data Set Edit blinks on the device's global view representation. Starting from the current status of the device, be careful, not necessarily the same one stored in the snapshot under Editing, we can navigate the GUI using tabs. Clicking on Edit Areas and Details from the Snapshot tab, from the navigator, and trim any parameter. Once finished, we click on the Checkout button on the Snapshot navigator, or going back to the Snapshot tab. In front of us, we have a graphical representation of what is changed in the device from the beginning of the edit up to the moment we have clicked on Checkout. In the Snapshot navigator and in the Snapshot tab, the edit areas and details are colored in light blue if some of the parameters changed, while the dark blue indicates that the entire detail or area has changed. If needed, a click on Edit Details or Areas will show the relevant tabs offering higher granularity. Before clicking on Apply, we still have the possibility to change our mind about some of the settings. We can decide to remove some of the ones we have trimmed during the edit session and therefore will not be updated in the final edit. We can also add others to make sure those current settings will be updated in the target snapshots dataset even if they are not different from the ones present at the beginning of the edit session. Let's make a real example to better understand. In a direct-out MADI SRC, we have 4 different snapshots in the list. The actual configuration of the device can easily be the result of a few snapshots recalls with partial scope set, plus live trimming. Being online, the GUI represents the current situation of all the parameters, where we can see, for example, mode is normal, input is at 1 fs, internal 44.1 kHz is the clock reference, output is at 4 fs, and the output format is 48 kHz frame, 16 channels. Let's edit snapshot number 2. We target that snapshot, click on Edit and select the Online method. From the Home tab, we trim few parameters such as the input and output fs, bringing them both to 2 fs, and setting the output format to 96 kHz frame. From the Clock tab, we move the output reference to Work Clock In. We are now ready to check out. The Snapshot navigator is offering the map of what has changed since we started the edit session. We can click on the several edit areas or details for more info. We didn't change the status of the SRC because it was already on in the current configuration, but it could be off in the dataset of the snapshot under Edit. So, if we want to make sure the status of the SRC will be on as it is now, in the snapshot we are editing, we just have to include that in the edit details with a click. Once we have completed both the trimming of the parameters and finalized the selection of the portion to be finally edited, we are ready to click on Apply, either from the Snapshot Navigator or from the Snapshot tab. We can now select the entire scope set of the snapshot we just edited and double-check the result with a scope set edit session. Perfect! Everything is as expected. Don't miss the next tutorial to explore further snapshot edit possibilities. Powerful, easy, globcon.